Come on.
Hello everyone, we have just arrived here in Castle Hill. I don't know if it's really called Castle Hill, but it's the hill where the castle is. Here in the Buda side of Budapest. So today for the vlog, we are going to explore the Buda side of the city. So we're gonna go to the castle and then Fisherman's Bastion and the other attractions that are in this complex.
Getting around the city of Budapest is nice and easy. You could get one of the 24-hour or 72-hour cards, which allows you to take any bus or tram around the place. Going from Pest to Buda was quick and nice through these trams and buses. And before we knew, we were there at the foot of Castle Hill. There are several ways to get on top of the hill. First are these tour vehicles that would allow you to hop on and hop off in different attractions on the hill. Next are these funiculars, which are quite popular among tourists. And of course, you could also choose to walk up through the walking trail. To spice up our experience, we decided to take the UNESCO World Heritage funicular going up to the castle. An adult single ticket is 1,200 forints. A return ticket is 1,800 forints. You can also pay through euros, but that would depend on the exchange rate for the day. We decided to take a single ticket for 7 euros as we were planning to go down the hill in a different way. Upon entering the carriage, it was really nice with polished wood, like it was a time capsule that brought us back to history. And oh my gosh! The views were so amazing!
We're here! Have just taken the funicular up and we're ready to explore. So, Tara, let's. Hey! We have just entered the castle complex and the views here are really nice. You could see the Parliament building, the Zeytin Bridge, you could see the Danube, and the whole city practically. It's very... I think it gets... I don't know, it's weird, but it's... When you take a shot, it looks...
Yeah, I think from afar,
even better. Yeah, it's very...
Because when we were there near, like,
yeah,
we didn't appreciate how...
Yeah, how beautiful it is. But I think it's also because you're on top of the hill. It's a better perspective. So yeah, let me show you.
Buda Castle offers the best views of the Pest side of the city. From there, you can see all the landmarks, and their images are even mirrored by the clear waters of the Danube. On a fair winter's day like this, you can even see the tinge of purple and blue with the warmth of the sunlight. That makes all the scenery even more like a postcard or a painting.
Funicular, yung kanina na.
Yes. So that's the hike trail, walking trail if you want to walk. That's where the funicular is. And we're lucky because we didn't need to queue that long there. There's a lot of people now. So you can see Parliament over there. And then bridge there, somewhere in the trees. And then that's St. Stephen's Cathedral there. So pretty. And I like the soft lighting that touches the buildings. It gets quite romantic to look at. but we're solo travelers. Like, we're strong and empowered women here.
By the promenade, Prince Eugene remains bold on his horse overlooking the Danube and the Pest side of the city. From his vantage point, look from left to right and let your eyes travel through history and see the transformation of the city through the ages. From the glorious Hungarian Parliament building to the solution of the citizen to the challenges of Danube by building the Zayd Bridge to the transformation of faith through St. Stephen's Basilica, up to the dark era of communism, and until now to the modern times where Romanesque buildings have become straight and blocked. Now, going further into the castle complex, I immediately noticed one thing, and that is Budapest actually has some of the best statues and sculptures all over Europe, and it certainly deserves more recognition. If only I can actually take you with me to the place itself, you will see how intricate and ornate these sculptures and statues are, and they seem to be looking at you, breathing, and really alive. Can only imagine arriving at this court, getting off your carriage, and being in the midst of all these massive buildings, looking at them and wondering who's looking at you from one of those windows and what fate is there for you. Seeing this makes a traveler like me think about the power and the grandeur that the Kingdom of Hungary had.
Then I have just found this coffee shop, much needed coffee shop here inside the castle museum. And you need to go to the courtyard and then find this coffee shop at the corner. There's no sign really from the outside that there's a coffee shop here, so we're having latte and I'm having pite, however you pronounce that. I think it's kind of like berry thing and then kind of like poppy seed and some crust. It's really nice, not too sweet. Almond cake that I cannot pronounce as well. So let's nourish ourselves for now and then let's go on with the adventure. Right, so they're refurbishing or rebuilding that structure there. Another reason to go back. We're back out again. The sun is out as well, which is good. It's still very cold, but feel like a bit of light. Just to lighten up the mood, get rid of all the gloomy things in life. They've got a really wide courtyards, because there are a lot of squares inside the castle. It's really nice, supposed to be, but there are lots of work sites there going on. They're kind of like, I think they're refurbishing or like repairing a lot, so you've got all those thingies there. So another reason to go back once all these repairs are finished, because I think it would be way better. As of now, you would look at it, the statues are really nice, but it really looks old. really old. It's beautiful in such a way, but they could do a lot more to improve the looks of this castle and revive the real castle feels back when it was used for its purpose. Wait guys, I'm struggling walking in the cobblestone. Is this still cobblestone? I don't know. Square stones. Stone tiles. There's still a lot of work to do to revive the royal house. Tinatanong nila. Nice, yeah. So, although it requires a lot of work to do to complete all the preservation things, still worth the visit. The views are amazing and the tourists are everywhere. Like we expected that there would be less visitors because it's winter and it's cold, but look at that. In the summer, I can imagine this place really crowded. Like, I don't know if you would even manage to get a proper photo
without other people in it.
Yeah. That looks like old walls. Oh, I could already imagine it being well done. This would be really a good heritage site.
One of the qualities that I admire among Europeans is their ability to appreciate their own heritage and continue to revive whatever heritage sites they have. And I really do hope that in my country we will do that actively in the future as well.
Old city. But tama, diba? It would be a city because it was Buddha city before. So we're just exploring Buddha. There are loads of people everywhere. So this is the kind of like the main square, main town of Buddha, and it's more old school, more, what else, like more calm in atmosphere. It's more touristy as well. The buildings are quite nice. We're just walking around. We're on our way to Fisherman's Bastion, hoping to see some more attractions. It's like a proper castle district. So it's like kind of like going to the Castle Hill in Prague, isn't it?
Yeah.
Where you'd see like a whole village on top before you get to the castle. The area where the Fisherman's Bastion is, and the first thing that we will see
right in front of us is Matthias Church. It is one of the most historic sites in the whole city of Budapest, and was believed to have been first constructed back in the time of Saint Stephen himself, as he was the first king of Hungary. It also served as the coronation site for 2 pairs of king and queen, and one of which is Franz Josef and Sissi.
Guys, it should be really nice inside. So that's the point, guys. You need to visit now because every £7 makes a big difference. You can support the construction and everything.
Yeah.
So when we come back,
It's for our benefit.
it's all done. It's reality. Oh my gosh. I'm more surprised.
I think you have to go
With
there like
the-
around 7 o'clock.
Yeah, 7 in the morning or like about at night. I'm more surprised with like how many people are here now than how that beautiful church looks. So I'm here outside Matthias Church. This is the church, and Fisherman's Bastion is just there. So it's actually within the complex of Fisherman's Bastion. It's really nice, but it's really crowded. It's like there's a festival in here. There's loads of people. So that's the entrance to the church over there, and that's where you go to climb the tower. if you want to enter the church, it's there. You could buy tickets from there. The church is actually quite nice. It's somehow like the tiled roof in Vienna in St. Stephen's Cathedral. There, so I really want to go up the tower and see it, and I think the views there from there would be really nice as well. It's quite Gothic in architecture. Tall windows there. It's like it's been invaded by black ants. This is reality, and you need to see it so you know that when you visit, this is the scene that you're gonna see.
Adjacent to Matthias Church is the Fisherman's Bastion. It is called as such not only because it was guarded by fishermen, but because of their great contribution as they protected this part of the city walls, even during wars. Also, it is a monument with 7 towers that symbolize the 7 chieftains that united the nation, with the statue of Stephen I of Hungary himself. Today, tourists, travelers, and locals alike visit this place not only because of its historic values, but also because of its fairy tale-like once-upon-a-time architecture and its happy ever after views.
Hello everyone, it is getting dark. It is about, I think, 3 in the afternoon. It's getting colder again. We haven't had a proper meal today, so we have decided that before we leave Fisherman's Bastion, we need to get some food from the restaurant here. I quite enjoyed our visit here, even if it was really crowded. There are loads of people, and I didn't expect that much people. Like literally, it's a struggle to get a footage, it's a struggle to get a photo, but it is so beautiful. The architecture is super unique. For our visit here, we basically spent €7. €7 to take the funicular up to the castle, and then we explored around, walked about 3 to 5 minutes, go into the center of town, and literally you would already see Matthias Church and the Fisherman's Bastion. Although if you want to go into the Matthias Church, you need to pay an additional entry. But if you're up for the views and the experience outside the church and the Fisherman's Bastion is worth it already. So we're just gonna order now.
I am posting a separate vlog about where to eat and what to eat in Budapest soon, so make sure that you subscribe and hit the bell button to keep yourself updated. Sun was setting and our time in Buda has come to an end, but I hope that you enjoyed this video as much as I did. And if you do, please give it a thumbs up, leave me comments below and share your thoughts. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, And make sure that you hit the bell button so you'll be updated in my next videos, because there is still a lot of wonderful things that we are going to explore in Budapest. But for now, see you next time, somewhere around the world.